Nanny Faye Chrisley sends huge FU to the world. Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another video. I hope everyone's having a great day. Before watching the video, please subscribe and like it. Nanny Faye Chrisley has sent a big FU to the world. Fans were shocked to see this. However, they are supporting her through this. Chase was the one to share the message of what she was saying. The two have always been close. However, they have seemed to be closer than ever recently. There is a lot to unfold and uncover when it comes to this. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Chase Chrisley looks after her while parents in prison. Chase Chrisley and Nanny Faye Chrisley have always been close. They have been partners in crime for years. However, when Todd and Julie Chrisley were sent to prison, they became closer. Savannah took custody of Grayson and Chloe. While Chase did not do this, he was by Nanny Faye's side the whole time. He was making sure they spent time together and that she had everything she needed. Fans loved this about Chase and their relationship. While Chase was sometimes slammed for not being as involved with his siblings, it was because he was also taking care of Nanny. However, she has to be happy that her son is home from prison. Nanny Faye Chrisley has always had a carefree attitude, so she recently decided to send a big FU to the world. Chase posted his story about it all. They made a shirt with a picture of Nanny Faye Chrisley flipping the camera off. The t-shirt was black and had her picture big and centered. She also had a lot of money in her hand in the picture. The two were selling the t-shirts to fans. They had already posted that they were low on stock after just releasing them. Fans loved the shirt and most bought one for themselves to wear. It seems as though Nanny Faye's picture of the middle finger was put on a shirt. Fans loved it and started buying it immediately. Fans have loved Nanny Faye for years. A lot of it has to do with how carefree she is and how she will do as she pleases. This is something that people admire about her. However, the shirt showed her feisty attitude, and it became popular quickly. What do you think about this? Are you shocked? Nanny Faye Chrisley has never been one to hold her tongue, and now the beloved reality star has sent a bold, unfiltered message to the world that has fans talking, laughing, and cheering her on like never before. After months of dealing with heartbreak, stress, and public scrutiny, Nanny Faye made it clear that she's done playing nice and ready to speak her truth in the most Nanny Faye way possible, with sass heart and just the right amount of fire. The message came during a surprise video post shared by her granddaughter, Savannah Chrisley, who caught Nanny Faye midrant in the family kitchen, wearing her signature leopard print top rollers in her hair and a cup of coffee in hand. Nanny Faye looked straight at the camera and delivered a defiant message that stunned everyone with her sharp words. She made it clear she's had enough of being told how to feel, how to grieve, and how to carry herself through the chaos her family has faced, from the legal drama to losing precious time with her son Todd Chrisley. Nanny Faye said she's kept quiet long enough, and now it was time to raise her voice, even if it wasn't pretty. She went on to say that the world doesn't get to define her or her family, and that the opinions of people hiding behind keyboards don't carry weight in her life anymore. She used strong language to push back at critics, the media, and anyone who thought the Chrisleys were done, saying with conviction that they might be bruised but not broken, and definitely not gone. Fans were left stunned and exhilarated by her raw honesty, with many saying it was the exact kind of energy they needed in a world full of fake apologies and filtered lies. Nanny Faye's message felt real, direct, and deeply personal in true Chrisley fashion. The moment had a splash of humor, too, with Nanny Faye calling out a few online haters by their screen names and telling them to go outside, touch some grass, and find something better to do than judge a woman who survived cancer, raised a family, and never once let her circumstances define her. She reminded everyone that behind the tea smiles and quick comebacks, there's a woman who has lived through real pain, real loss, and real resilience. Nanny Faye didn't stop there. She took a moment to stand up for Todd and Julie Chrisley, declaring that the world has no idea what really went on behind the scenes, and that the truth will always be. Her son and daughter-in-law are fighters full of faith and strength, and that anyone betting on their downfall is going to be disappointed. She also sent love to Savannah, Chase, Grayson, and Chloe, calling them her heartbeats, and saying that if the world wanted to come after her family, they have to go through her first. The video quickly went viral with thousands of shares and millions of views. In just hours, fans from all over the world flooded the comments with messages of support, calling Nanny Faye a legend, a queen, and the voice of the people. Celebrities and influencers even jumped in, praising her for saying what many are too afraid to say in a culture obsessed with image. Nanny Faye's refusal to sugarcoat her reality struck a nerve and reminded people that strength doesn't always come quietly. Sometimes it shows up in a raspy southern voice, wearing slippers, and daring the world to try her one more time. In the days following the post, Nanny Faye's family has backed her up, with Savannah saying she's never been more proud of her grandmother, and Chase posting that Nanny Faye might be older, but she's still the strongest person he knows. Even Grayson joined in, joking that Nanny Faye could go viral on TikTok every day if she wanted to. Fans have begun calling for her to get her own show again, with petitions popping up online demanding a spinoff where Nanny Faye can speak her mind, cook her favorite meals, and share her life lessons without a filter. It's not just a viral moment. It's a reminder that Nanny Faye Chrisley is more than comic relief. She's the backbone of the Chrisley clan, the heart of the family, and the one person who's never been afraid to fight for what's right. Her bold message wasn't just a clapback, it was a declaration of survival, dignity, and Southern grit. She showed the world that no matter how chaotic life gets, how many headlines try to tear you down, or how many people doubt your worth, you can still stand up, throw on some lipstick, and tell the world exactly how you feel. Nanny Faye has proven once again that age doesn't mean silence, and that sometimes the most powerful voices come from those who've seen the most pain, but still choose to laugh, live, and love loudly. The message she sent may have been blunt, but it was also deeply empowering, and fans everywhere are hoping this is just the beginning of a new chapter for her, one where she finally takes center stage, not just as a supporting character in a family drama, but as a star in her own right. Unfiltered, unapologetic, and unstoppable, Nanny Faye Chrisley has spoken, and the world is listening. Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.